Hi guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. As you can see, we are in a brand new location. I am sorry I didn't actually do the video back to back that I said I would in my last video of this review of my Montaigne, but the SAS ended up cutting down a tree next door, a couple of doors down, and it was just obviously loud all day with chainsaws on gum trees, so we couldn't film. So we left it to today. It is night time, so you are in fact in my studio. I have kind of getting my bag all together in a way. I moved some shelving back and forth, and now we have this shelving behind me with most of my purchases in it actually. So you can sort of have a little bit of a background there. We now have artificial light. Obviously sometimes I work with artificial and natural in my bedroom and in the lounge room, but this is all just artificial at night. So anyway, that's good for nice light to see this bag. So let's get straight into it. If you saw my unboxing of this bag, which was only a couple of videos ago, because actually a few people on Instagram said, how many times do you change out your bag? And I used it for a week straight, and then the massive Sydney storms came, which you heard me say in my last video, so we changed it out. It came from Bondi Junction, Louis Vuitton. The SA, sorry, I work with there is Serena, I've said that. Here is the massive shopping bag that came in, absolutely massive. And then equally as massive, I asked for a collapsible box. I have a lot of hard boxes there on the top shelf up there, but I didn't actually have a collapsible box, so we requested that. And the main reason is because I didn't want the bag creased. I wanted it stuffed and sitting up nice and straight. The proof of purchase was in the bag here. So that came in the brown envelope, Louis Vuitton on the front. There's the proof of purchases down inside, two of them because it was in fact an exchange. In the front here of the proof of purchase are, ding, my little cards, the textile card and the code number card of the item, because as I said in my Gucci collection video, I don't keep these inside the bags. Someone did ask me more about that, how I said people leave these inside their bags forever with the actual booklets as well, and I would never do that. And when people say it, I kind of cringe because I'm like, oh, they over time would just corrode and get all, you know, bent or brown, or I don't know, I just feel like it would just get battered in my bag. So they stay inside the proof of purchase card with the receipt, so I know what it coincides with the bag. That's my organisation. Somebody asked me about that. And then in this humongous dust bag, a drawstring dust bag at the top, which I requested, again asked many times, how do you get these things, like, or do you just ask? You know, some people are first time buyers at luxury or Louis Vuitton and they're not sure, they're scared or they're worried to ask. You simply ask. That is all I do. I just say, hey Serena, by any chance can I get my bag in a drawstring dust bag? I preferably would like it if I have a reason. I tell her, but 10 times out of 10 they'll say yes if they have the stock there. So if they have the dust bags that they can provide you with, they'll say yes. They're not gonna, you know, disappoint a customer. But if they do say no, that's usually because they don't have the stock for the item. That's my answer to that question. So bringing out the beautiful bag, here it is. This, my friends, which you've seen a lot of, is my Louis Vuitton Montaigne MM, the medium size, in monogram canvas. Quickly to start up, let's do the measurements. It is 33 centimeters in length length. It is 23 centimeters in height and it is 15 centimeters in depth. The height tapers and at the top it becomes 24 centimeters in length at the top because it tapers in. But just because the shape tapers in does not mean the inside is less space to store things. You have seen me pack this twice now, changing into it the first time. The second I unboxed it, I changed straight into that. You saw me do that, which really put the nail in the coffin that I love it. I got straight into it. And then now changing out of it with the wet weather back into my jumbo, which is happily sitting here, just showing off. It's sitting behind me. It doesn't like to be left out, okay? That's why it's behind me. So you have seen me pack this bag. It is showcasing a lot, but now we're going to go over all of the details of it. Okie dokie. This handbag by Louis Vuitton is constructed of 5 pieces of monogram canvas, all facing upright, thus consisting of the front, the back, the side portions, and of course the bottom portion. The bottom portion is in fact a piece of monogram canvas reinforced by a bottom plate of monogram canvas, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 feet, all having Louis Vuitton engraved into them, with a cross stitching to reinforce this plate even harder again. This bag is just so incredibly well constructed. As I said in my unboxing of it, every single detail of this bag, you can see all of the nip tucks here in the side, creating beautiful rounded edges, no hard sort of edges. It's just absolutely gorgeously constructed, this bag. The bag comes with 2 Vachetta top handles rolled with the beautiful Louis Vuitton red glazing and yellow stitching. It comes with a Vachetta clochette which houses the 2 keys inside of it, which I shall show you up close. It has 1 detachable shoulder strap that is the new monogram canvas shoulder straps, which are so thick, delicious and well made. There are no adjustments on this shoulder straps. The handbag features Louis Vuitton golden hardware. This hardware has been reinvented, remodeled, and is so shiny and beautiful. I don't believe this will tarnish the way the brass used to. It's very like sturdy, shiny, and just absolutely beautiful, beautiful hardware. You have the 2 carabiner claw clasps on either side attached to D-rings which hold the shoulder strap on. Pulling it in nice and close there, you can hopefully see the LV logo on the front of the clasp and LV logo on the back. On those D-rings you can see Vachetta straps that actually are just strap features on either side, which will patina beautifully. Hopefully holding it up close there, you can see the Louis Vuitton buttons there. They have Louis Vuitton engraved in them. There is 2 on the front and there is 2 on the back, reinforcing the 2 top handles, which are in fact adjoined by those buttons on the inside of this bag, thus giving it its own design feature. This bag is known for its internal handles to drop down on the interior of the bag rather than being attached like a Speedy on the outside of the bag. And now I'm just going to go into the interior of the bag, getting some of the bubble wrap air paper out of it. My beautiful SA Serena did give me another mini drawstring pouch dust bag to house the shoulder strap in, which was very sweet of her. And in fact, the lock that is inside of this bag, which I will show you, comes in its own little mini dust bag as well, which is so cute. So holding the bag up there, hopefully you can get a great shot right down into the interior of this bag. Firstly, you can obviously see that beautiful plush microfiber lining. It is in a burgundy, Bordeaux, Amarant kind of beautiful plum color. It is just to die for. You've heard me say it in the last 2 videos that this lining just makes this bag so luxe. It takes it up a notch to just being on the level of a beautiful luxury handbag. I honestly want you to go out and see the interiors of these bags. If you have not felt this new microfiber lining, I'm gonna go out and say the bags back in the day, like the original Trevi, the microfiber lining back then was good, but it wasn't like this. Everybody says microfiber or suede lining because it's almost like you can't tell what it is. Is it suede? Is it microfiber? Yes, it is microfiber. It is a man-made textile, but it is so decadent and just luxe. It is so beautiful to the touch. It almost acts like its own purse organizer because it's so soft to your items. So when you're slipping clays down into the pockets here, you know they're not going to get scratched because they've got this gorgeous lining surrounding them. So yes, the layout of this bag is very similar to my Chanel GST, as many people have liked to point out to me. We have 2 slip pocket compartments on this side. We have 1 large compartment, a middle zipper compartment, which in fact can lock secure, another large compartment, and 1 slip pocket on that interior side. I have done 2 how I pack my bags with this now in those videos. I will link them below so you can see the space and what I can fit in it. I honestly could even pack it a little bit more than I did. I preferred not to on a daily basis, but I am already so in love with this size Montaigne. The is just perfect for an everyday grab and go style bag. It's just fantastic. I did say in my unboxing that the GM was far bigger, a lot more similar to a GM, never full size. I meant in the base. It was a lot of people saying it's not that big. It isn't that big as kind of a catch-all, hold-all kind of bag, but it really is a lot bigger. The 3 sizes of this bag really differentiate a lot. The BB is a lot smaller than this bag, and then the and the GM is a lot bigger than this bag. For a grab-and-go size similar to a Speedy 25, this is so that bag. Just grab and go, ease of holding everything you need. So, the interior closure is 1 claw clasp, similar to a Neverfull. It snaps together with the D-ring on the opposite side of the bag. The best way I do this is by leaving the clasp facing upwards and hooking it together that way. Let me show you, 1 minute. So there you go, you can see that the clasp is in fact facing up. That way it's easy for me to be able to snap it shut and unsnap it, as it is quite a close closure. There's not an extension D-ring here for you to then lock it closed. You could put an extender on it if that bothered you, but it doesn't bother me. I don't keep this bag shut anyway. I walk around with it, obviously the clasp open, similar to a Neverfull. One of the main questions that was asked about this bag on the interiors is, obviously, as I said in one of my pack my bags, are the top handles flopping in irritating? Do they get in the way? Is it annoying? And my answer to that was no. I said it was almost like a novelty to move them out of the way. Exactly like it would be if you were opening and closing your Speedy, I decided. Because there isn't a closure on this bag, the fact that you know you can get in it very easy, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. Someone then asked, do they go all the way in? Yes, they do. So you pull the middle compartment a little bit to the side and they drop all the way down, as they are just simply on 2 rings here, and they flop all the way inside. You then can place the clochette inside as well. And then you don't have any vachetta handles to worry about. It is just simply a shoulder strap on the canvas and no vachetta leather to worry about that's too much. You only really have the side straps there, like so. So if it is bucketing down, it's really nice to know that you can put those top handles inside if you want to. The other interesting thing about inside is you can see that this middle zipper compartment is made out of complete monogram canvas. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a good angle because it's hard to sort of get in there. There we go, you can see it there. And this actual compartment, when I touch it like so, if you have a new Neverfull and you have one of those pouches, detachable pouches that come in the Neverfull, that is exactly what this middle compartment is like. It's almost like a bit squishy, a bit foamy. It is so beautifully made. All of the finished details are so well appointed on this bag. To do, you know, monogram canvas on there, all of the interior fascias are done in monogram canvas. It's just so well constructed. I can't rave enough. The only zipper pocket on this bag is the middle lockable compartment, but being Louis Vuitton, of course, they are so smooth and well made. And when it opens, again, it has the beautiful plush microfiber lining down inside that middle compartment. The Made in Vuitton tab is placed on this back slip pocket. Mine says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And the other interesting thing about this interior is this center compartment is lockable. It is able to be secured. If you store your wallet in this pocket, you can push this tab down, get your keys out, and simply get the Louis Vuitton iconic lock here and lock that tab down securely. It is an interesting little detail, I must admit. I was a bit like, really? And the locks are so shiny and beautiful that I was like, no, I want to put it on the outside. It's the character of this bag, so that's the way they designed it, so that's what we go with. The last thing on the interior of this bag is the date code. You will find it in the made in stamp, the slip pocket there. You'll find it where my finger is here. It is on the side. Just pulling them out there of the clochette, you can see the two golden keys which unlock the padlock inside. And on the front of this clochette, it actually says Louis Vuitton Paris stamped on the front there. Okie doke, that is going over all the details and features of this bag. Hopefully you got a good shot and you could see everything clearly. I'm going to now give you my opinion on the bag. I did say it was quite a strong opinion in the sense that, as you can see behind me, we are sitting in monogram mania. I know that, I get it. I am getting emails flooding in asking me why I prefer it. Why am I buying more monogram when I already have it? Why don't I diversify my collection? Empreinte, Damier Ebene. My answer to that is simply, I know what I like. I know what I will grab and go with and what I will use. I am a complete lover of monogram. It was my first love. And I'm just simply sticking to what I like. I'm spending my money on what I know I will use. That is my new kind of theory, as opposed to being a collector that has, you know, one of every bag and one of every print, and they just sit, I know I'm going to say like a shrine, which is behind me, but they just sit and never get used. Currently, other than my Gucci sulky bag, but I've told you about that, and I have not used my Pochette Matisse, which you can see there. I haven't used it yet. It hasn't come out to play. But other than that, these bags are on rotation most of the time. These are my current go-to bags. So that is really my answer for monogram. Also, I just love it. It's my personal opinion. I love it. I know some people think it screams Louis Vuitton and it's obnoxious. I think the word obnoxious is so rude, especially if a designer designs something. I think it's just rude. You can probably come up with another better word. But yes, so my answer for monogram is it's my personal preference and it's what I like. In this bag though, that's what I want to outline. This bag comes in vernis now, and it comes in Empreinte, and it comes in monogram canvas. I looked at all three prints, all three finishes, canvas and the 2 leathers. And not only did I have a budget for monogram, I didn't have the budget for Empreinte. I wouldn't have bought Empreinte even if I just pushed it over the edge, went another $2 and went, you know, screw it, I'm going to get the Empreinte. I wouldn't have got it. The features are so different in those bags. Trust me. So I've got the bag here because I'm going to show you. I've gone over my features, and the main thing you can see is the shoulder strap attaches to a D-ring here on a vachetta strap on the side of the bag, thus making the bag symmetry from side to side. I would not have got this bag in Empreinte, and this is no offense to anyone that has it, but I cannot stand when handles or shoulder straps attach here. So let me do this so I can show you. The Empreinte, which is twice as much as this bag, it's double this bag. Sorry, the GM is double this bag, and the MM of this bag is $1,000 more. Attaches its shoulder strap here. Yes, the symmetry is okay, but I will just not be happy with that. I don't like the fuss of it being on my handles. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. That's my personal opinion, but I'm not going to pay that kind of money for a leather bag that has designed the shoulder strap to go that way. The reason they designed it that way is because on the Empreinte bags, the middle pocket, which I showed you here, goes all the way down the sides. So similar to an Alma, it opens all the way up, it has a dual zipper, and it locks on a padlock to lock that zipper close. As the middle compartment locks in this bag, it locks in Empreinte on the side, and it comes all the way down the side. So they couldn't attach the shoulder handle on the sides. Do you understand? They had to attach it from the handle to handle, and it almost was like pet peeve. I couldn't do it. The other thing about the other bags that I have to show you is this absolutely gorgeous microfiber, plush microfiber lining that I'm raving about is not in the Empreinte. I could not believe it when I looked inside and I saw the fabric lining that is inside a Neverfull. It's in, don't get me wrong, it's very beautiful, and it's in the blue and grey kind of colours, in the black, and then vice versa in all the colours. But I was just like, how does canvas have this absolutely decadent plush microfiber lining that is so gorgeous, and you're going to go and put in a full leather bag, the Empreinte, you put the lining of the Neverfull, which to me, it was a feature that I was quite shocked about it. I said to Serena, so what are you actually paying double the price for? Just leather. I felt the bags, they are obviously heavier than canvas. They're not that heavy for an Empreinte bag. I do know a lot of other Empreinte bags tend to move out of shape a lot because of the leather, and they're quite heavy. But yes, sorry about my messages. They are my details and my opinion. It is just my opinion. If you are in the market for this bag, this is my opinion, but this is such a better buy. A better buy for the MM in Empreinte, which is $1,000 more here in Australia, and it's probably $1,000 more plus tax in the States. I don't know what it is in Europe. But this is a better buy. Yes, you're getting canvas, it's not leather, whatever, but you've got to go out and feel this bag. You've got to feel how it's made, you've got to feel the sturdiness. It's almost like double canvas, like 2 layers of strong canvas make up this bag. That's what it feels like. It feels very durable. So that's my opinion. Strong as it is. So just finishing up, if you are considering this bag, please, please, please don't just take my word for it. Go out to a boutique if you can. Get your hands on it, feel it, pack your things in it, all of the fabrics, all of the textiles, vernis, Empreinte, canvas, I don't mind, each to their own. put your things in it, have a feel, wear it, take mod shots, see what you think. This is honestly, this is such a surprise. I was not looking for this bag and it found me. You know, you saw my hunt for the Palace, you saw me get the Palace, you saw me return the Palace and get this bag. I didn't know, I didn't even look at it, it wasn't on my radar, and it has just blown me out of the water. I am more than happy with this bag. That is my review on the Montaigne MM by Louis Vuitton in monogram canvas. I do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. If you enjoy my Louis Vuitton reviews, back doing a few, that's good. Give this video a thumbs up. Yes, if you like monogram canvas and you're addicted like me, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Peace.